All right, welcome back for the Star Trek Rewatch. I do this every Thursday. We're in season 3. We continue with our watch, and as always, I will read the entry from Alan Asherman's Star Trek Compendium for this week's episode, which is titled Wink of an Eye. The writer for this one was Arthur Heinemann, the story being by Lee Cronin, who is the pen name for Gene L. Kuhn. Stardate 5710.5, responding to a distress call from the planet Scalos. A call accompanied by visual images of the Scalosians. The Enterprise discovers a beautiful city with no signs of life except mysterious insect-like buzzing sounds. Puzzled, Kirk is even more astounded when one crewman disappears after tasting the Scalosian water. So Dr. McCoy is watching this guy who drinks some of the water, which, red shirt. Um, why would you drink water on a strange alien planet? I mean, like, aren't there procedures or something? I mean, it seems goofy to me. Anyways, whatever. Taste water from an unknown source without testing it. Let's see. The captain himself disappears after drinking a cup of coffee. This is after he beams back aboard the ship. Uh-oh, Dave. All right, all right, all right, all right. I'll be right. Okay, I'm coming. I will beat your Mario level. Hold on. And disappearing. Let's see. Yes, actually, he has also been given Scalosian water, which accelerates him to the level of the beautiful Dila, Queen of Scalos, who needs his help. The aliens have been poisoned by radiations from the core of their planet, resulting in an incredibly accelerated metabolism and causing male sterility. Now they plan to use the all male crew. It's not an all male crew aboard the Enterprise, there's females on board. Anyways, the men aboard the Enterprise to repopulate their planet. Kirk records a tape informing Mr. Spock of the situation. Dr. McCoy finds an antidote to the Scalosian water, and Spock drinks some Scalosian water to accelerate himself. Locating Kirk, Spock administers the antidote to the captain, staying behind in his accelerated state to undo the Scalosians' damage to the Enterprise. The defeated aliens are returned to their world as Kirk watches a taped image of Dila and her ill-fated people. Man, what to say about this one? Let me ponder it for a second. Well, Dila in this episode, she selects Kirk to be her mate, causes a little bit of jealousy between her and one of her male companions. I guess one of the more quote unquote racy scenes in the episode for the 1960s was a scene where evidently Kirk and Dila have had relations with each other. She combs her hair and Kirk is seen putting his boots back on. So clearly, yeah, they're in Kirk's quarters. So you put two and two together. Captain Kirk had a little bit of brown chicken, brown cow action, which I was kind of surprised to see in television from 1969. But I guess, hey, they're almost to the 70s, right? Disco balls and Bee Gees and all that nonsense. So 60s are winding down, and maybe I don't know. I don't know what I'm thinking. What am I thinking? I don't know what I'm even talking about. This episode's really not worth a whole lot of me talking about. I don't know. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Here is Kirk being blasted by the force field as he and Spock are trying to get to a device that's changing the environment on board the Enterprise to accommodate the Skolosians. They're going to put the crew in suspended animation because being accelerated to super speed burns out people so fast that they're going to have to replace them. So Kirk's life is going to be short lived. But he and Spock outsmart the Skolosians, and they quarantine the planet so that no unsuspecting ships will come upon it. It is what it is. I don't even know what next week's episode is. It was okay. All right. Um, Kind of a weird one. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me, but whatever. All right. Anyways, let me know what you think about this one below. Sorry, I don't have more to say. The script doesn't feel, I don't know, it feels half baked. Once again, a lot of these scripts just feel half baked. I think a lot of this is because Gene Roddenberry had kind of abandoned the show and gone on to other projects or whatever. Gene L. Kuhn has pretty much been the showrunner this year, and Roddenberry's involvement. He's just like, peace out due to the budget cuts. Unfortunately, Lucille Ball and Desi Arnaz, like Desilu Studios, the show cost so much that they kind of went bankrupt and they had to sell out to Paramount. So, this season, the show's winding down. Season 3, it's they just don't have the money. Again, they do not have the budget this year, and it's really showing. It's not, I think, that people aren't trying. It's just, what do you do? This is pretty much a bottle episode. Almost all of the action takes place on board the Enterprise because there's no money for the show anymore. It's really unfortunate. Anyways, that's all I got. Let me know what you think about this one below. And until next week, live long and prosper, friends. Have a wonderful day.